Hi guys, so I'm gonna read Batman number 2. The cover here is very simple. It's just Batman pushing like a gangster or something. Robin's like crouched for some reason. I guess he just tripping him up. Batman with Robin the Boy Wonder. The Joker, grim Chester, arch criminal, master fiend. An ember of life glows within that ghastly shell of human clay, and the icy claws of fear and apprehension clutch tighter about the hearts of the denizens of the world. Only three dare to play the game of cards with this mad evil genius: the fearless Batman, the heroic Robin, and the beautiful, lithe, mysterious Catwoman. To the winner belongs the Pharaoh's gems, the loser gets death. Chafing from inaction, the Batman and his protege Dick Grayson, known as Robin, settle down to a game of chess. There, Dick, I guess that checkmates you. Okay, I guess you win. Gee, Bruce, it's too quiet around here. I wish something would happen. Little did Bruce and Dick realize they will soon be playing at a living game of chess, with human lives as the pawns. Extra, extra, Joker's still alive. Read about it. Extra. Fateful words. The Herald, Joker lives. Joker found close to death after encounter with the Batman. Wound self-inflicted. Rushed to Versailles Hospital for emergency treatment. E.S. Arthur to ship priceless Pharaoh gems to British Museum. Collection valued $10 million. The startling revelation that the Joker is still alive moves the Batman into prompt action. What's the plan, Batman? My plan is to abduct the Joker from the hospital before he becomes strong and wily enough to slip through the hands of the police. Then we'll take him to a famous brain specialist for an operation, so that he can be cured and turned into a valuable citizen. Meanwhile, in a luxurious lair, the members of Crime Syndicate Inc. meet to discuss their future activities. I wonder what that newsie's yelling about outside. Hey, Johnny, send up a copy of the extra to our room. Well, boys, now that the chief's dead, what are we gonna do? Ain't that just like the chief, Weasel? Always doing the unexpected. Gee, are we gonna miss him? Here's the paper now. As Weasel runs his eye down the page, a daring plan begins to formulate inside his scheming mind. So, Daily Flash, Joker at Versailles Hospital for emergency treatment. The Joker lies at the point of death in Versailles Hospital. The medics say his chances of recovery are slim unless an operation is performed, and the E.S. Arthur to ship priceless Pharaoh gems. The criminals are brought to their feet by the momentous implications of the news story. I think we're going to have a new leader, boys. The Joker. The Pharaoh Hall will be a cinch, with him doing the thinking for us. Yeah, but how are we going to get him out of the hospital, Weasel? With great cunning, Weasel rapidly unfolds his daring scheme. First, we get some of us into the hospital. Then I got a plan for getting him out and past the cops. That'll grow hair in the back of your neck. Now, which one of you birds thinks he can fly? The die is cast. Once more, the machinations of the crime syndicate will be felt, this time under the ruthless leadership of the Joker. What is the connection between the priceless Pharaoh gems and Weasel's plan to abduct Joker? Cohorts in crime, Weasel and his men, gain entrance to the hospital singly and in pairs on the pretense of visiting sick friends and relatives. I'll have some gum, Mother, to relax my nerves. Thank you kindly, sir. Once inside the hospital, shielded by the four walls from the vigilant eyes of the police, Crime Syndicate Inc. sets its machinery into swift action. Now, play nice, boys, and nobody gets hurt. What's the meaning of this? Get out of here immediately before I call the police. Maybe you can get the meaning of this. I warned you to play nice or you'd get hurt. The quiet hospital ward becomes a raging battleground. Have a shot of your own medicine. It's just like what the doctor prescribed. You'll need more than a doctor after I'm through with you. Good work, boys. Mugface already rounded up the head surgeon and the attendants. You men that have your orders to guard the ward know what to do. All the rest follow me to the operating room. In the operating room, Who is the still gaunt figure on the operating table? It is the Joker. I protest this irregularity. This man just had a transfusion. It would be murder to operate on him now, without knowing whether he is rallied tomorrow. Operator, there won't be any tomorrow for you. And make sure the operation's successful, or some other doctor will be putting lead out of you. Now start working. Time ticks away slowly. Instruments, adrenaline, oxygen. The bellows begin to expand and contract with normal rhythm. The operation has been done. Now he needs plenty of rest and oxygen. Unaware of the portentous turn of events within the hospital walls, the police cautiously guard all entrances. Police Commissioner Gordon's car draws up on the curb. Hello, Commissioner. It's almost 11 o'clock, Chief. My men have everything well covered. I don't think the Joker will cause us much trouble this time. Say, who's throwing pebbles off the roof? Suddenly, a weird bat-like figure is silhouetted against the moon. The Batman! The Batman! The still of the night is rent with sharp staccato commands. Commissioner Gordon orders his men to strategic posts to trap the Batman. Climb up on those fire escapes, head him off. Trap him, get the Batman. Like a bolt of lightning, the cowled figure leaps towards ascending bluecoats. There he is. The hooded figure explodes in a terrific blow off the jaw of the policeman. Here's a chance to catch up on lost sleep, buddy. Have a nice trip, gentlemen. Ah! Both policemen hurtled to their destruction. So it looks like Batman kills them here, but as we see, there's more than meets the eye. So just even though it looks like he kills two cops, when I first read this, I thought he did, but yeah, he doesn't. Or anyway, I don't know how I'll break the news to their families. This is very strange. The Batman never attacked the police before. As the police close in on the bat-like figure, he suddenly turns and leaps off the roof to land on an open roadster waiting below. I better get away from here. The police start after the fleeing automobile a few seconds later. The police gain on the speeding automobile. I'll turn off on that road. The wheel won't turn far enough. I'm going to hit. The speeding machine careens madly into the tree. The cowled figure escapes from the raging inferno. Whoa, that was close. The caped figure sprints toward an old barn. We never planned things this way. Once inside, he quickly barricades the door. I'll have to work fast. The bluecoats quickly bring a battering ram into action. We're coming after you, Batman. Look out, he's going to throw that pitchfork. After incessant and prolonged battering, the door gives way. The police are repelled by the blazing bales of hay. A human tornado smashes into the line of bluecoats. Batman, oof, oh, oof. Get him, don't let him escape. You'll never get me alive. Batman's head looks like it's shrunk here. It's really weird. It looks like his head is compressed. It's really weird. The Batman closing in on all sides, the barn already in flames. The mangled figure takes a desperate leap. Giddy up. Away they gallop. A rain of lead from the deadly police guns brings him down. Dead as a mackerel. Got him. At last we'll know the identity of the Batman, if this is the Batman. Has the angel of death finally alighted on the Batman? A suspicion rankles in the mind of the commissioner. The police have been duped. This isn't the Batman. It's Circus Charlie who escaped from the pen 3 weeks ago. This pug masqueraded as the Batman to draw us away from the hospital. No wonder he has no scruples about killing our men. Well, you don't know who he is. Well, I mean, I guess because they couldn't have operated at the same time because he was in jail. But anyway, Weasel's ruse had worked up to perfection. The fake Batman had succeeded in drawing the police away from the hospital. Meanwhile, I sure wish I was up on the roof to see Circus Charlie's act. Yeah, it must have been a corker. There ain't a bull in sight. Just like I told you it would be. Your Uncle Weasel sure knows his onions. The Joker is comfortably seated in the sleeping compartment of the touring sedan. The chewing gum woman steps beside the building, removing her makeup, and reveals the cat. The fools. From out of nowhere. Say. Hello. We've met before, haven't we? The real Batman. Put me down, you. Robin, the boy wonder, is in the driver's seat. I know he's letting like a little kid drive a car. Or, I don't know how old. In Young Justice, Dick Grayson became Robin when he was 9. So he could be like a 9-year-old. He could be like a 9 or 10-year-old driving a car. It's weird. Anyway, step on it, Robin. Let me out, you. Right. The Catwoman is frantic with fear that the Batman will deliver her to the police. You're not taking me to the police? That all depends on how much you're willing to tell me. You're the slickest and prettiest jewel thief in the business, you know. Now what about the Joker? Where have they taken him? The cat bargains with the Batman. All she knows about the crime syndicate and the Joker in exchange for her freedom. So they're making the Joker their leader, eh? Clever, keeping him in the hospital plane until he recovers. The police will never search for him in the sky. Where are they? Out at Weasel's hunting lodge. Now make good your promise to set me free. But the Catwoman hasn't revealed that the Joker is her diabolical competitor for the Pharaoh's gems. Something tells me we won't have long to wait. Goodbye, Batman, till we meet again. But the cat will not elude the Batman so easily. I have a feeling the Batmobile was actually made by accident. I have a feeling it was made by accident because I think the Detective Comics that I read, and like the Batmobile was blue. Originally it was red. It was a red car, then it was made into blue. I think the blue, which matched Batman's, his cape was becoming blue. It sort of matched, like it was a coincidence, so that's how the Batmobile was made. So I think it was an accident that the Batmobile, but anyway. The cat will not elude Batman so easily. The radioactive substance on the floor of the car will help us check on the Catwoman's whereabouts. I'll trail her and report back to you, Bruce. You can wait at the hunting lodge for Joker and the crime syndicate. The hospital plane of crime syndicate circles the country, refueling at designated locations. The Joker's recuperative powers are amazing. At the end of the week, he is completely recovered. At the lair of Crime Syndicate Inc. One of you has already planted a poisoned needle in E.S. Arthur's shoe. You will neither partake of the risk nor of the dividends. I do not wish to seem ungrateful, gentlemen. Therefore, I have merely administered a temporary sleeping potion to you, instead of a permanent one. Within a short time, you'll all be asleep. Why, you dirty double-crosser. I suspected something like this. I'm going to kill you. The real Batman. Weasel and his men whip around suddenly to meet their new nemesis, the Batman. Get him, Murray, get us. Save your energy, Weasel. I have already removed the powder from your bullets. The Joker makes a way for the Pharaoh's gems. To the victor belongs the spoils. Destroy yourselves, gentlemen. Ah. Right into Papa's arms. Watch out. In bowling, they call this a strike. Down they fall like a roll of 10 pins. It's always very weird for me, like Batman talks like Spider-Man does. Like this older version of Batman, like he talks like Spider-Man when he's fighting. But meanwhile, the cat, by her cunning, has won the affection of E.S. Arthur, who has invited her to his castle, alone to view the priceless, inspirational, beautiful Pharaoh's gems. That awesome smile, murdered by the Joker. But when she arrives, she is met by the death stamp of the Joker. In person. Hand over that jewel cask, my pretty, or must I kill you first? But at that instant, Robin, the boy wonder. Hold off there, Joker. Robin, the Batman sent you to trail me. Robin and the Joker smash into each other. You little devil. This is what you'd call a smash hit, Joker. Robin, both fists flying, drives the Joker into the wall. Still weak from your operation? The Joker seizes the war club off the wall and... The beginning of the end for you. The Joker prepares to plunge a deadly needle into the bloodstream of the prostrate Robin. The solution will reduce you to nothingness inside of 5 minutes. Stop, Joker. Spare the boy and the jewels are yours. The cat distracts the Joker momentarily. Suddenly, the Batman. May I join the party? Batman. A bit unsteady, aren't you, Joker? Rumph. The Batman challenges the Joker to a duel. Here's a chance to fight for your worthless existence, Joker. The Joker accepts the challenge. This time you've met your master, Batman. Say, you're not bad with a sword at that, Joker. Slashing furiously, the Joker forces the Batman up on the ledge of a balustrade. A few more thrusts, Batman, and I'll finish you off. A good trick, if you can do it. The Batman slips and hurtles off into space. So, you slipped, eh, Batman? Down to your doom, Down, down, the Batman hurtles. The Batman grasps the thick, gnarled vines, hugging the walls of the castle, thus breaking his fall. Phew, almost pulled my arm out. Now to climb back before that fiend does some serious damage. The cat has barricaded herself in the wounded Robin in the library. So they think they're safe behind this oaken door, eh? These flaming arrows ought to burn them out. Ha! Climbing up the ivy-entangled walls to regain the balustrade, the Batman smashes into the Joker with renewed vigor. Here I come, Joker. With the fury of a thunderbolt, the Batman's fists slash out. Here are a couple for good measure, Joker. The Batman is forced to leave the unconscious Joker behind as they make for the suspended Batplane. We just got out of that raging inferno in time. Follow me, Cat. Robin's still too dazed to climb up alone. Midway up the ladder, the cat turns and dives into the swirling torrents below. Till we meet again, Batman. It's the end of Catwoman? Bruce, she's getting away with the jewel cask. That's right, Robin. Just the jewel cask, but I've got the jewels. I've managed to get them as we were climbing up the rope ladder. Au revoir, Catwoman. Follow the adventures of the Batman and Robin, the original Boy Wonder, every month in Detective Comics. So yeah, that's the end of that issue. Hope you guys enjoy this video. If you could like, comment, or subscribe, that would be appreciated. Thank you. And I'll see you guys later.